What's up gamers, Jim here, and welcome to the first look for Kona, and let's play. I'm playing with the mouse and keyboard because I think this was a first person game, so I play first person games usually with mouse and keyboard. Oh, we're starting off in a car. There's a lot of motion blur. And the mouse is quite sensitive.
Carl Faubert sought information for a living. That is to say that ever since he returned from Korea, after having served with the armed
I'm not
forces,
driving, by the way. All I
working
can
as
do
a
is just
private
move the mouse.
investigator in Montreal. William Hamilton, a rich industrialist, had gotten in touch with him regarding a simple vandalism issue. Nothing to write home about. Not worth hiring a private eye either, just so he can drive for hours on rough roads.
Oh, I just
But
lit
that's
it.
how it had always been.
And I'm rolling up the windows.
Pays, Carl gets it done.
Oh, now I can drive. Oh, I could step out.
Carl's military training had made
How
him
do I
a
step
very
out?
punctual man.
Okay,
Being late
E.
to his meeting with Hamilton was out of the question.
I'm pressing. So E is to like turn off and on the radio if I'm looking at it. But
Now wasn't a good time to wander about.
oh, okay.
Hamilton
So the game doesn't want me
still
to
up
actually
there.
get out. Oh, I can actually go left and right. I wonder what happens if I go to the train track. I can't. I think there's like an invisible wall, maybe. I just want to see what happens. No, there's an invisible wall there. Okay, let's see what happens if I go backwards. I'm gonna see if I can actually turn my car around. No, there's a lot of invisible walls. Yeah. Oh well. Just wanted to see if I could break the game or just explore like what's going on. The mouse is very sensitive, but I'm not gonna change it yet because it could just be like the part where you're in the car that's sensitive. So I want to see what it's like when you get out of the car first.
They had set up to meet at the general store, his client's business. Well, actually, the entire village had William Hamilton's name written all over it.
It's been so long since I played a game where you drive in first person.
When the roads were bad, muddy, or snowed in, it was customary around these parts to close them off. But it was also customary to ignore those signs entirely
left
and
the car.
drive there anyway.
Wow, the sensitivity is so... it's too much. I need to change that. Control options. Camera sensitivity is at 50. Let's try 25. That is... it's too much. It's way too much. Let's try 10. I'll do 15 and then I'll be satisfied. Okay. Yes. This is okay-ish. So we got an empty bottle. Can I turn off the car?
Hamilton never mentioned a road blocking barrier. Why
Can't
was
even,
it
like,
needed
go in.
here in the back of the
Oh.
beyond?
You can actually
That
put
will,
items in
however,
now.
be a mystery
What
for
kind of
today.
game is this?
Carl
Should-
had waited long enough
maybe
for someone to come
like
and
usually like if it's a game that I don't know how to explain it. It's like if I'm not like really hyped for the game, then I don't look at like what the game is about. I just go in like blindly, so I can be like surprised and stuff. Just like, you know, no spoilers and whatever, and you get my initial genuine reaction to things. So I'm not even sure what type of game this is.
Hamilton, no doubt, knew who managed the barrier. Carl wanted to give him a
I'm gonna
call,
see what's up
but
that
that
tower.
would have been too easy, though. as sure enough the line was acting up.
Oh, there's like masks here. Graphically speaking, it looks really good. Fire starter, pincher. You can see your own leg and your feet. I wonder if I'll die if I jump out. No? I don't think you'd even jump out. But let's see if I can jump this way. Oh man, they thought about it. You can't even kill yourself in this game. I don't think there's full damage. Oh. Oh, it's saving now. It just auto-saved. Okay, I need to get... There we are, break lock.
Still not a soul in sight. There was no point in waiting any longer. Carl had to figure this one out by himself.
It's a puzzle
Hamilton
game.
is waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business.
Can't climb. There's like no climbing mechanics.
William Hamilton enjoyed a lavish country house built in the very heart of the northern forests.
So far, it's a nice game.
The local populace was divided when it came to the affluent man. Some saw a wealthy philanthropist dedicated to improving the region's economy. Others, an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortunes. And those ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him. Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses, but the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people. Given these circumstances, Carl reckoned that a good number of people must be feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another.
Oh, the radio
The
is off.
industrialist's house had been a target,
Like,
but
there's
soon
no
enough,
reception
Carl
here.
thought, the target would become the man himself.
That's what you get when you listen to radio. A few hours later. Oh, we're still in the car?
Carl needed to get out of there. The cold and the pain required urgent care.
Are you sure this is a few hours later? It wasn't snowing when I hit the tree. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is check that car.
The driver had taken off. It was still best to check it out and leave nothing to chance. Carl needed help.
Oh, I'm the one who's actually moving the door, like literally.
It was a small, locked box engraved with the letters W.H.
Oh, there's a
Carl
picture of a
thought
woman.
about taking it. Nothing was to be left to chance.
Whoops. Oh, I see. It was because I was in the way last time.
This deep in the country, his last hope was to find an abandoned garage or a farm by the roadside. His life
What is this?
depended
Lay
on it.
chains. Okay, I need to find like chains so I can drive in the snow apparently. Left or right? I'm gonna go right.
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
What happened to the other guy in the car? Why didn't they like drag me out or anything? And like take me to this house?
Even better than he had hoped. Carl Faubert had succeeded once more, and was now on his way to new adventures.
I can't take the lamp with me. When under stress, Carl is less accurate. I'm straight up building a house here, like a little camp. I'm just gonna go next to the fire, get my heat resistance up. There's nothing up here. I gotta say though, the atmosphere is just, it's so beautiful. And the sound effect as well, like the moment you're up in that tower, the wind noise and stuff increased. I'm gonna go back to the fire here. So, is the green brain thing the focus bar? Or, I mean the stress bar? I have to go to this road then, because that was a dead end on the right side. Oh, I can't sprint anymore. Oh, there's... what? There's an invisible wall here. I guess I have to go back to my car and change my tires. But I thought I would need to find like another one. Car is in bad shape. He needs to heal his wounds and warm up his body. Okay, let's just go here. Oh, it's saving now. What's that? Oh, it's a can of light beans. Okay, let me go into escape. We got equipments. Flashlight, journal, map, camera. Go back. Consumable. Whoops. I forgot to put my phone on silent. I don't know if you heard that. Inventory. We got one pincher, one log. We got film, matches, empty bottle, fire starter. There's no like medical stuff.
Carl, like many of his contemporaries, felt like he had more trouble breathing when he wasn't smoking. Cigarette was his own personal breathing assistant.
Oh. I feel like I'm just wasting my resources. Oh look, what is that? Oh. I'm gonna press I for inventory maybe. Inventory. I mean, how am I supposed to heal myself? I don't have anything to heal myself with. Oh, I got a map.
Scratches did not stop Carl. His mother would be so proud.
So, how do I know where I am? Oh, I'm here. Oh, that is so cool. It's pretty much like the world map. Like, well, I really love the graphics. Look at that. It looks so cool. There's like so much to explore as well. Like when you look up here and stuff.
Carl, ever diligent in his work, always carried his log on him, in which he scribbled down thoughts and leads alike during the course of his investigation.
Pressing 2 to his map.
The
3 is
Carl's long-standing and faithful ally
camera.
had seen his share of husbands caught red-handed cheating. There's
and then
always something
4
out
is
there waiting to
torchlight.
be snapped away.
5 doesn't do anything. So it's pretty much what the D-pad can do, which I can see on the left side. Okay, I have no idea how to heal myself. It saves every time I come to this point. What am I supposed to do? Carl is in bad shape. He needs to heal his wounds and warm up his body. Okay. Oh, we can see the health bar on the top left. But I don't know. Maybe here? Okay, here we go. This is what I was supposed to do. Wait, don't get the map out. Give me my healing. Inventory. Now I need to find. I don't know where the thing went. Consumable. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Consumable first aid kit. Okay, it worked. Okay, my health is fully up. Now we can drive. I'm not driving, by the way, it's like a cutscene, it's on its own. Okay, now I'm driving. I swear to God, if a guy just pops up on the road and I run them over. I feel like something's just gonna pop up on the road.
Spread out on a few acres of untouched forest, bellowing caribou.
I wonder where the other guy went, the
and
one we hit the
undefiled
car
lakes.
with.
The Manistan region was no tourist hub.
Hold on, I'm going back. I'm going back. I saw like
for millennia by
a
many people,
mailbox.
and ever since the industrial era, by the metal mining industry.
Yeah. What? Can we actually go in here? Oh, we can. Wait. What? I thought my game froze for a second. So we can go down here. Okay, I need to.
Dying to stretch his legs.
I need
but he
to.
had to stay focused
Yeah, I need
on
to
the
look at the
task
map.
hand.
Press the map button. Okay, so as you can see, it's really. If you zoom in, which I can't right now, you can see I am at the bottom and I went left. And there is stuff here, like there is an actual road here that I can go, as you can see. Roy's house. Just gonna park my car here.
Carl's military training had made him a very punctual man.
I can't leave.
Being late to his meeting with Hamilton was out of the question.
Oh, I guess I can't. I guess I have to come here later.
Now wasn't a good time to
Okay.
wander about. Hamilton
I'm supposed to go
was still out
somewhere.
there.
It's interesting how the moment I went on this road, the game froze to load this section. There's another road down there on the right.
Was running on fumes. Good thing that the general store was close by.
Yep, it froze again. It's just loading the next stage. Go on achievement. The graphics and the atmosphere with the sound and everything, it's just so beautifully done. It's really so rare to see games like this.
The punks wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily. In all likelihood, they had to be switched on from inside the store.
Well, there's a dead body there. Oh, I'm just
Something
gonna
fell at
check.
the bottom of the box. Carl had no trouble recognizing his employer. He had been killed. There was no need to be a detective to figure that out.
So I
Only a
zoom in and take a
detective
picture,
could have
right?
noticed that the killer had to have been very close. That the fatal blow had been given before the victim even realized.
Sure, keep the picture. I don't really care. How do I, like, not use anything? There we are. Great, there's only one person I meet and they're dead.
Carl felt a chill down his spine and had a terrifying realization. If Hamilton was dead, then who was going to pay him?
The place is a mess. Mysterious unbranded cats.
An explosion suddenly occurred outside.
Oh man. Oh, now I'm a bit spooked. If I had the gun, I wouldn't care as much. Did it work? I guess we have no electricity, right? Guess I have to go and check it out, right? Are you serious? I have to figure out, like... There we go. Man, I'm so spooked. I'm getting my flashlight out.
According to that log, it seemed like the whole village owed some money to the general store. Carl was far more interested in the bunch of nearby addresses he had just gotten his hands on. Carl knew that Gilles Lachance was in charge of the general store.
So I don't need to check
that
the
made him one of
cash
Hamilton's
register
employees.
again.
A very angry employee, as Carl could plainly see.
Well, let's see what's down here. Slowly. You got rice crunchies. You got pure jasmine. A secret. A secretary wouldn't be luxury in here. The general store also serves as a post office for the locals. This whole town is like so dead. Like there's no one here. Why did the music change?
The note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
Electricity turned off. Electricity from power line. Electricity from generator. Dude, there's
Maintaining
wolves.
his composure, Carl recalled something from his military training.
I need.
Wolves always stay
I need,
away from populated areas. Wait,
I need what? Toilet
was it
paper?
about bears? Carl
Probably
was no
tape.
electrician, but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one. Carl was used to strange phenomena,
What the hell is
but
this?
a chunk of ice like this,
Oh, is
as
that
if
ice?
an iceberg came out of the
Feels
ground,
like mining, like we're
that
mining
was
for
a
ores or
first.
something. Now I regret like building fires and stuff. What is my how do I get into it? Okay. I was gonna say, what is my heat level at? Oh, there's a car in here. There we are. We got a plier. I think that's what I needed. There's nothing else here though.
Staring intently at the controls won't be enough to make that lift budge. The poor thing was out of power.
You know what spooks me in like spooky games? It's when you see the when you walk in, right, and then you see the autosave icon, then you know like something's gonna happen. Okay, that's magic. So it gets its power from the power line, maybe, for the opposite building. Yep, there it is. Autosave. Like something's gonna happen once it autosaves. I'm just gonna see if the lift is gonna work. Oh, I didn't even see
Crowbar
this
was
before.
stuck under the lift. Notwithstanding Carl's imposing stature, car lifting wasn't part of his skill set yet. The crowbar was stuck under the lift.
The lift doesn't work
Notwithstanding
though.
Carl's imposing stature,
Oh, I have to
lifting
move.
wasn't part of his skill set yet.
I have to move the wood thing here somehow. Okay, interesting. I can't do anything about it yet. Oh,
The
the
murder
gun.
weapon. What was Zach doing there, Carl wondered. Hamilton must have been determined to keep some information secret to post this key. Shame he got unlucky. Everything made sense now. Poor Hamilton's denunciation was interrupted, and he figured it would be best to lock everything up and send the key to his correspondent, who would receive the box later on. Clever, but not enough. That's what happens to
Turn on.
ordinary people playing spy.
Okay, it's on. Now let's get some petrol. So I got a gun, but it's like it's a murder weapon. But can I actually use the gun? Oh, I can. What is the button? Like, what is the shortcut for it? Or do I set my own shortcuts? I think I set my own shortcuts. I actually have a gun, but I have like 30 like ammo. I mean, free ammo. I think it said. I'm just gonna leave the pump on for anyone else who wants to use it. So where are we going
Carl
now?
knew straight away where to find the infuriated Gilles Lachance. Any good investigation would have to start there.
Hold on. I need to read the signs there. Let me get out my car. I can't even see anything. Imagine getting out your car to read a sign. If you got a village miner, and then you got the other thing. We got, so we can choose left or right. Oh, did the character say go to Lachance, which is backwards? Or the narrator, I guess. I remember I think I heard Lachance. So let's go back and then go to this house right here. So we're gonna do like a U-turn. And there's a tree in the way. Oh, is it this? It's down there. I feel like there's something on that side. Anyways, just go around the tree, I guess. There's a car there. I'm just gonna have got this big ass map while driving. It's pretty much having your phone on while driving. Okay, so I'm gonna go right. You know what? I want to try something. I want to see if you can actually interact with these mailboxes. Oh, you can. Oh, this game is so detailed. This game is like really detailed. Oh, it's frozen again. Loading the next stage. There's okay, I'm just gonna leave. I wonder if there's even any people in this game. Like any NPCs at all. So we're breaking into someone's house. I'm just gonna take out my gun. Just in case. What the hell?
The air was freezing, right down to the bone. Was that the Lord Almighty's doing? A huge block
What the hell
of
was going on?
unnatural, glowy ice had swallowed that poor woman's body. What sort of supernatural force could have conjured this?
What is going on?
Something was hidden under the stairs. The man grabbed his rifle. Carl felt a sense of dread in him.
Cool, I have like some sort of detective, like history skills. Can't get my flashlight out. So you can see the feet.
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately. It seemed like secrecy was commonplace in this house. Carl felt the
Oh my
cold
God.
slowly dissipate and was brought back to reality. Giselle was now only ice, and all that was left of her voice was a diary. She
I don't know what
confided
that
in
was,
this
but it was
diary,
like some
amongst
sort of
other things, the tragic story of a young woman.
Cool.
A victim.
It was like some sort of
Was
like
this
detective
what she
mode or
was
something.
hiding? Looks like the holes in that puzzle are there to stay.
I will check back upstairs though, just in case.
That window had seemingly been left open for a while, Carl thought. Given the punishing weather, it couldn't have been intentional. Ah, moving. What a pleasant activity. Of course, you'll find the record player only to
There's
find the
no way
records
I'm gonna
weeks
know what
later
the password
in some
is.
random box. Carl had seen that kind of safe before. With its double-layered security system blending letters and numbers, its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar. The general store, along with several more
1948.
infrastructures in the area,
But there are
had been
letters in
acquired
there,
by
so I
wealthy
don't know what they are.
industrialist William J. Hamilton. Perhaps the village should be rechristened Hamiltown. Beautiful portrait of Gilles and Giselle, bound together
Ooh,
by the
cigarettes.
chains of conventional love. A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days.
Got some Polaroid films.
Many boxes scattered about.
The
Carl
music
didn't need to
just
summon his
changes
detective
like
training to
sometimes, like
quickly
to something
figure
very
that the
dramatic.
Lachauses had just moved in.
Well, considering I have a gun, I must be able to like see other people in this game and probably have to shoot them. I think I'm just gonna end it here because this seems like a really long game. So my verdict or my conclusion with this game, or my 30 minutes of experience in this game, I love the graphics, I love the atmosphere, I love the sound as well. You don't really compliment sound often in video games because, like, sound is something that you just don't care about in games, and you only care about it if it's bad. Like, that's when you notice it. But for this game, the sound is actually, like, it's noticeable in terms of it's being good. Like, it's outstanding to other games. I love the amounts of detail. I love this map system as well. Like, you start off from here and then you work your way up. You can backtrack as well, as you've seen. We went to the general store and then I backtracked to LaChance's house because I think the narrator said LaChance and I was like, okay, let's just go there. But yeah, this seems like a really interesting game. I'm gonna see what happens next. Like, why do we have a gun? Are we gonna shoot some stuff? Is there at least one human that you can talk to? You know. But yeah, we'll just see what happens. I'm liking this game. It's a good game. So thank you for watching my video. This is Jem, and I'll see you on the next one.